This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
PM Morobe and PM Albanese visit Kokoda. Sam Basil Jr. cautious of aircraft purchase. And Oktedi improves production. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Morobe and his counterpart, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, arrived in Kokoda Station yesterday and began tracking the famous Kokoda track.
Both Prime Ministers flew into Kokoda View helicopter from Port Moresby. Prime Minister Morobe arrived earlier than the Australian Prime Minister. An hour later, his counterpart Albanese arrived. Both leaders were given a rousing traditional welcome by the Oro people. Then the Prime Ministers walked from the airstrip to Kokoda Station. Northern Provincial Member Gary Chufa formally welcomed the Prime Ministers to Kokoda Station. In his remarks, the Australian Prime Minister Albanese said this visit will further strengthen the two countries' relationship.
It symbolises the fact that Australia and Papua New Guinea's future is together. Whether it be on defence issues, whether it be, as the Governor has said, in tackling climate change and the challenges of the 21st century, whether it be through our economic support. This is a relationship that is based upon the people-to-people relationships. They were forged during that period at the Kokoda track.
Prime Minister Morobe acknowledged the visit by his counterpart and said Australia is one of the countries that invest in PNG's development.
Reflect on truly our Melanesian identity of helping out those who are in need. When a stranger comes to your tribal land, tribal territory, you don't abuse. We certainly no cannibals in the time. We assist, we care, we nurture, we carry. And that has been the spirit in the World War II periods, and that is the spirit that we must continue to embrace today. Our work today also for me with the presence of Australian media, I want to funnel more Australian visitors to come here. And I give commitment to the Oro people. We will work with the Oro Provincial Government to ensure Kokoda Station has an uplift of face.
The Prime Ministers also visited the museum to glance through war history and then joined Northern Provincial Member Gary Chufa along with other members, public servants and security personnel for the trekking journey. Today they arrived at Isurava after overnighting at Deniki preparing for dawn service tomorrow to commemorate the Anzac Day. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Shadow Minister for Police and Health, Johnson Wapunai, has repeated his appeal to Prime Minister James Morobe and Police Commissioner David Manning to release the COVID-19 report and audit of the billions of kina used during the pandemic.
Johnson Wapunai made this call after the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, effectively forced the government into releasing a partial list of the contracts awarded using COVID-19 loan funds on the website of the National Procurement Commission. In a media statement, Mr. Wapunai said 1 month ago he made a call out to the former pandemic controller, David Manning, to tell the country where the COVID-19 report is and when he will release an audit of the funds used during his time as controller. He further stated that no action had been done by the former controller. Mr. Wapunai also highlighted that Assistant Treasurer Ian Lingstaki has also been tight-lipped about the release of an audit or report, but preferred to quietly indicate in a recent statement that some procurement contracts were released online to comply with the IMF requirements. Regarding the procurement contracts released online, the shadow minister indicated that millions were spent on the hire cars, accommodation, purchasing vehicles, and other expenses approved by the controller without any justifications to support these payments. He urged that the government should release an independent audit of the COVID-19 funds. He further called on the Ombudsman Commission, Transparency International, and the Independent Commission Against Corruption to make their own judgment and assessment on whether Mr. Morobe and Mr. Manning are displaying good judgment by not producing a report. Louis Maingu, National EMTV News.
The mining minister, Oktedi, has confirmed that government will bring a legislative amendment to the parliament come May, indicating that the country is close to turning 50 years old. Hence, the change is necessary for the benefit of the country and the people.
And our keynote speaker will be Honorable.
While acknowledging the anticipation of the country's 50th anniversary set for next year, Minister Dilo stressed that the government will revisit the resource sector law to ensure the country benefits more from the resource sector.
Another 50 years of nationhood. So I think it's about time we take stock of our resource sector laws and see how best we can maximize. I think maybe the optimal or the best the laws that we must have for our resource sector, because our tax base is mostly driven by resource rents that we collect. We know that 20% of the country is employed in the formal sector and they pay tax, while the 80% out there, they're benefiting from the tax that 20% of the people pay. Where else can we get the tax? We get it from the resource rents that we have.
Mining Minister also confirmed that the government will bring a legislative amendment to the parliament come May to allow for tendering of minerals for prospective developers to tender bills.
As it is now, the process in MRA is first come, first serve, and that creates a bottleneck for, especially for bidding for licenses and developing mines in the country. And I think we just need to amend that provision and allow for termination tendering to take place. And that's where Common Minerals and Oktedi can look at putting in proposals to expand their portfolios to develop other mines and also getting into downstream processing in this country.
Meanwhile, this newsroom had the opportunity to get the comments from the MD and CEO of Oktedi Mine Limited regarding the Gold Corporation Bill 2022, and this is what he had to say.
Where Oktedi is, we aren't going to be majorly affected by the gold policy that's going through the parliament. We produce gold concentrate, which we can't refine in country. It's got to be sent overseas. The gold refinery, which then they talk about, producing gold billions, mostly will work along with those mines that produce gold dorés, like the Kokoda and Lihia and all that. So we've sort of reshaped our position in terms of where we stand. Until such a time when we know that if it is going to impact the concentrate sales, and then if we are given an opportunity to share our viewpoints, we will do that at a avenue that is determined.
Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.
The Oktedi Mine Limited production has improved well since the last quarter of 2023 and continues into this year. Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of the mine, Oktedi Ilimbit, remains adamant that the mine will bring $1.2 billion into the country. These positive improvements from the mine were well acknowledged by the Mineral Resource Authority through the Managing Director, Gary Jerry.
MRA Managing Director Jerry Gary highlighted that through the capability that MRA had in terms of monitoring the real-time metal recoveries from all mines in PNG, they have noted a very poor performance by Oktedi in terms of metal recoveries and had flagged the OTML management which the company has taken on board and has improved drastically. He further elaborated.
Metal recoveries from all the mining operations in the country, we are able to see that Oktedi's performance has increased drastically. And right now, the gold recovery is around 75%. And for copper recoveries, they're averaging around 80%. And so in my speech today, I encourage them to undertake more improvements to their in the recoveries, in terms of doing the metallurgical test work, and also to look at addressing the aging mill so that they can recover the metals at the optimum price, because that's a key performance indicator for any mine.
Oktedi Mining Limited CEO and MD gave his remarks on the production performance of the mine in the last quarter of last year, highlighting it as very outstanding.
Last year we did a lot of changes at Oktedi. We did a reset, we restored the place up, and then we reinvigorated some of the activities that we've been doing. We did a complete change of management, and we had to let go of people as well. That has brought in a new culture in the workplace, and we've seen production, performance improve in the last quarter of last year, and we've repeated that in the first quarter of this year. So it should be a very good year for Oktedi. If the price holds, we may bring in close to 1.5 billion US into the country. So it's a good time to be at Oktedi doing business.
Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.
Shadow Minister for Civil Aviation and member for Bulolo Open, Sam Basil Jr., cautioned the Morobe provincial government to properly prepare and consider their plan to purchase an aircraft for 6 million kina.
While acknowledging the positive impact this will have on the people living in the remote area, Basil Jr. urged for the investment not to go to waste. Basil noted some of the points to consider that includes technical staff, including pilots, engineers and officers to actively operate Morobe Wings Limited, the company set up to operate the aircraft, proper protocols and procedures for flight paths, terms of usage, and the safety protocols when operating this aircraft, and making arrangements with CASA and NAC to park this aircraft at airports like Nazap that is bound to cost a fortune. Basil then called on the provincial government to have all the necessary resources and plans in place before signing the 6 million kina away for such an expensive machine. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Win hap money mark belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Beim 10 kg roots medium grain rice, cut him round in big roots logo on top ng front ng bag rice, na write him name, na naman long yun long backside ng name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kissing motok save. Terms and conditions stop.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Hola mundo.
I'm buzzing like a beehive, sky high on the good vibes,
Assalamualaikum Pretty P. Hey world! Connect to your world with the new, easy-to-use and thoughtfully designed Inspiron.
Did you know that at Number One Super, you can access your information online without needing to visit a branch? Receive your balance via SMS within seconds. View your transaction history, housing advance eligibility, beneficiary listing, and download your statement via the NSL mobile app and member portal. For any other query, you can email our call center team. You'll be amazed at how much time you can save. Join the thousands of other Number One Super members getting online. Visit the Number One Super website to get started.
It's almost time to crunch a month on Kaitan. If you're a warrior in your kitchen and want to be featured in the show, send us your video. The sky's the limit. It could be a family recipe, it could be a secret recipe, it could even be a simple recipe, just adding a few touches to make it special. Send us a video of your best recipe creation today and we'll feature it on Kaitan.
You're watching National MTV News. The Institute of Business Studies University today marked its 25 years of operation and partnership with the Southern Cross University. Founded by Sir Mick Nates, the school started in 1989 as the first private higher learning institution in the country before going into partnership with SCU in 1999.
Sir Mick, an accountant by profession, says back then only 4 universities provided courses in accounting. Hence, seeing the need prompted him to quit his job and go into educating other Papua New Guineans in the field of business and accounting. He says IBS partnered with Southern Cross University to bring in internationally recognized qualifications to students in the country.
So we have actually formed partnership because in order to educate Papua New Guineans, actually, that we wanted to go outside Papua New Guinea so that we actually bring in quality programs. And we are happy, actually, that we were able to actually now, say that actually that we have produced excellent results by bringing this overseas qualifications over here.
The partnership between IBS, SCU and other international institutions has allowed IBS to grow and adapt new modes of learning such as e-learning. First-year business management student Daniela Katu shares her experience learning at the institution.
The facilities are state-of-the-art, the lecturers are really good as well. So I really enjoy the fact that it is a clean environment and it's a healthy space for me to learn in.
She says having such facilities and access to online learning enhances students' learning experiences.
It's really helped us a lot because we access all of our assessments, all our notes and stuff online. So in a way we're also cutting back on paper, so that's good for the environment. The lectures, the notes are really clear and so on. Another thing is with the Moodle we can also do schoolwork wherever we are. So this can also enable students to also look for part-time work. So we could work and also go to school at the same time.
The institution provides second chance learning and attained university status in 2016 and offers diploma and degree programs in business and IT. Sam Mick says they are now looking forward to provide higher degrees.
And we are planning to introduce the MBA program, and also we want to specialize on researches, which already we have done it for the business houses in the past. And we want to actually make sure that not only our lecturers are engaged, but also our students actually have the stint of actually doing research.
Edson Kuso, National MTV News.
The University of Goroka has responded to several statements made by the Future World Design Director, Frank Benapo, on the 14th of April on various media platforms. Mr. Benapo expressed concern on the building's structural design and also FWD's contract termination. UOG has responded stating that termination of Future World was based on poor performance, involvement of their project manager's conflict of interest, insubordination, and for providing misleading information. UOG states that its actions are clear and the matter is before the court, and it is up to FWD to pursue their case with arbitration and inform UOG. A suspect wanted for sea piracy in Medang has surrendered to police with the aid of the members of the community. The suspect was identified as Dominic Joshua Bow, age 32, from Medang district of Medang province.
The suspect was alleged to have been involved in the theft of 5 40-horsepower outboard engines and a 23-footer dinghy at Siasi Island in Morobe province. Medang's Provincial Police Commander, Acting Superintendent Robert Baim, says Bow faces charges of sea piracy and boat theft within Medang and neighboring maritime provinces. He commended Bow and the leaders of the Bell community for the voluntary surrender.
So, I'm more good laws and Dominic, now you can surrender also with a thank you. Line will open with a thank you. Dominic can surrender.
He was charged with 5 counts of engine theft under Section 372 of the Criminal Code Act and is being detained at the Jomba police cell and will appear in court. PPC Baim assured the suspect of his safety and a fair trial.
Me guarantee me blow sometime this staff of the PPC lawyer said come surrender and we guarantee safety blongan. And I go straight na law processing na law too you got corner blongan and staff. Alright, and we want to can surrender also all look long. You one kind man you can surrender.
PPC Baim concluded with a stern warning to those in the province who are still running from the law and committing crimes to stop or face the full brunt of the law. Edson Kuso, National MTV News.
The Nimarmar Investment Limited, a business arm of the Nimarmar local level governments on Lihir Island, has called on government for stabilization funds to sustain the productivity of cocoa on the island.
With the cocoa bean prices climbing to record normal levels within the few months, cocoa production is increasing on Lihir Island. This was confirmed by the General Manager of Nimarmar Investment Limited, Vincent Kiso, stating that they are dealing with cocoa distributors in Kokopo, East New Britain province. He said they are trying to develop sustainable cocoa farming programs in partnership with some of the big distributors in PNG. Currently, they have 5 bags of cocoa dry bean, and they are planning to send 10 bags towards the end of May to cocoa distributors. He said cocoa price might drop anytime, therefore government's assistance in sustaining the productivity is vital.
So now that Mibla Globaim Trikina, we will increase as the price goes up. But when the price goes down, it will become a problem for our local farmers. Because we will, when we reduce to less than 3 kina, and by affect them, all farmers blomibla. So how can we continue to hold them to farm? Is to create a stabilization fund, so that time price global price go down. We can use that stability funding, holding price.
Mr. Kiso said, as a non-Lihirian, agriculture is the way forward for people of Lihir Island. Meanwhile, a cocoa farmer at Kosmayun village of Woten, Lepan Papte, said cocoa farming is part of his lifestyle and he never gave up even the price dropped in the previous years.
Kamali looks at Milong, this project. If you look at this project, one black and boon in the country. Bagabali na pasamo timi mamina plong. Semblong car or Lilitoya, no gat. Or semblong this day affect him life me instead of cow.
On Lihir Island, they have about 3 cocoa farms, and the only cocoa fermentary is located at Kosmayun village of Ward 10. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
In a small ceremony held yesterday at the Bomana Police College, PNG DETACO officially handed over the Bomana National School of Excellence website and a comprehensive Moodle learning management system to the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary Centre of Excellence.
This e-learning platform, built through a collaborative partnership between PNG DETACO and the Bomana National School of Excellence, will empower the National School of Excellence to deliver digital training and assessments for new police recruits. David Mba, DETACO's General Manager for ICT and Cloud Solutions, mentioned DETACO's aim.
Aim here is to ensure this National Center of Excellence continuously produce the best intakes, the best police cadets that will basically help to bring law and order and progress to the country.
The website and e-learning platform was built collaboratively by PNG DETACO and the NCOE team, signifying PNG DETACO's ongoing commitment to supporting national development through its community service obligation. The custom-built Moodle learning management system provides a robust online learning environment where NCOE instructors can upload training materials, conduct assessments, and facilitate interactive learning experiences for police recruits, as well as enhancing the quality and consistency of training while offering greater flexibility for both instructors and learners. Superintendent Stephen Bungar, PNGC Corporate Services Director, thanked the PNG DETACO team and said this was the first for the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary Centre for Excellence.
Yes, the digital space of technology in terms of like learning and all that, and I think this is the first of its kind that the National Center of Excellence has achieved this kind of achievement. It has never done in the past, and it is something new that we are actually embarking on, and of course we are going to learn a lot as we go on when it comes to unleashing the digital space learning.
Tamara Gavi, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2559 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2559, 0.3918 Australian dollars, 0.2316 euro, 39.32 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, copra closed higher, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Power Energy Drink. Feel the power.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
The stage is set for the women's Isuzu T20 Smash Round 2. Black Bears vs. Casuaries Friday at 10 a.m. followed by Mariners vs. Smartmen at 2 p.m. Then on Saturday it's Mariners vs. Casuaries at 10 a.m. and Black Bears vs. Smartmen at 2 p.m. And on Sunday the Mariners take on Black Bears at 10 a.m. and Casuaries vs. Smartmen at 2 p.m. The women's Isuzu T20 Smash live only on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. A one-day China-ready workshop is set to take place tomorrow at the APEC House that will see 60 stakeholders and VIPs participating.
The China-ready workshop represents a crucial step to prepare Port Moresby for the Chinese tourism market. This initiative underscores a commitment to fostering economic prosperity and forging enduring partnerships in the tourism industry. In his opening address, CEO for China Travel Online, Marcus Lee, elaborates on this workshop.
China Ready, the concept is to explain to destinations and stakeholders how to welcome the Chinese tourists. And more importantly, how to be product and service ready.
Lee stated the China Ready program was initiated in 2002 and Papua New Guinea is the 51st country to launch this program. Tourism Promotion Authority CEO Eric Uvovo emphasized that the workshop represents a pivotal moment to capitalize on the immense potential of the Chinese tourism market. This one-day workshop will delve into key topics of market updates, post-COVID-19 travelers' insights, and effective strategies for attracting Chinese tourists and businesses to Port Moresby. Gladys Gila, National MTV News.
Air New Guinea Limited and PNG Tourism Promotion Authority have formed a collaboration agreement worth 1.5 million kina for the next 2 years. Air New Guinea will support various tourism promotion programs aimed at boosting PNG TPA's capacity to deliver objectives established in its strategic plans and the government's medium-term development plan.
This significant agreement was signed between Air Niugini's acting Chief Executive Officer Gary Seddon and PNG TPA CEO Eric Mosman Uvovo in Port Moresby yesterday. Air Niugini will provide support worth 1.5 million kina towards production of visual promotional materials to be displayed on Air Niugini aircrafts to promote PNG tourism destinations and support travel to and from PNG by TPA personnel, travel writers, and tourism influencers. Mr. Seddon stated that with this funding support, Air Niugini will carry out joint marketing and advertising activities with PNG TPA to promote the natural beauty, unique cultural attractions, historical sites, and other tourism activities through various marketing mediums, as well as shine light on SME tourism operators. Francisca Anania, National EMTV News.
As the UPNG 69th graduation continues, the School of Law yesterday graduated 148 law students.
In his opening remarks, the UPNG Pro-Chancellor Goya Gilang highlighted that the first SOL graduation was held in 1972 with only 6 graduates, making this a significant 69th UPNG School of Law graduation. The school, for the first time in 60 years, graduated the first candidate, Alfred Potau-Mine, for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Law.
Alfred Potau-Mine.
He then encouraged the law graduates to live their lives deliberately and in a structured way.
Be the agents of change, not an asset and a liability to us, because we expect nothing but the best from you. The law practice of law is a noble profession. It started from the beginning, the time of creation.
He further challenged the graduates to pay attention to details when dealing with cases and to refrain from practicing favoritism over cases.
No matter how small or how big, you should not say, this case is small, I'm not going to pay attention to it. This case is big, this guy's got lots of money, I will pay attention to that guy. This guy will influence my promotion in my life. So let me give more detailed attention to that. No, that's not how we should be operating. Once you get a case that comes before you, every case must be allocated equal time.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
In the third day of the 69th UPNG graduation for the School of Natural and Physical Sciences, a graduate graduating with Bachelor in Science, majoring in Mathematics, Statistics, and Computer Science, shared his education journey.
Ime Kamne Grual from Simbu Province today graduated under the School of Natural and Physical Science, shared how much effort and commitment he had to put to successfully receive his degree today. He explained that he understood how much his parents, who are not working, had been struggling to support him. He said he had to support himself to come this far.
So it was like self-reliant. All this throughout my education, and yeah, to get this bachelor, I actually did 4 jobs while I was studying, and I also working at the same time, trying to schedule in between the classes and jobs and all this.
He further explains.
Yeah, I was still working and attending the class at the same time because I was so worried about my parents because we cannot afford the school fees and all this. I have a lot of siblings too. They're still schooling, so I have to be self-reliant.
Imegrual, who had been juggling work and studies and also leadership role in his Provincial Students Association, says that he is very proud of his achievement today.
It was kind of emotional, but I feel like it's an achievement. Yeah, and you will feel like it's breaking some barriers in your life. It gives you confidence and it gives you courage. I never talk like this, but this is the achievement that I can talk. Though I'm a leader in school, but I never make lots of public speaking and all that.
Louis Maingu, National EMTV News.
The Office of the Commissioner of Police released an update today on the RPNGC deployment in support of the Solomon Islands National General Election. Police Commissioner David Manning said that the show of strength from the RPNGC has been assuring for the people of the Solomon Islands who want free, fair and safe national general elections. Manning indicated that these current deployed officers have been conducting police foot patrols in towns, markets and business centers and motorized patrols in remote areas, all with a lot of public engagement. PNG personnel have also been active in ensuring the safe movement of ballot boxes and maintaining security at counting venues. He said the greatest numbers of RPNGC personnel are posted to locations in and around Honiara, with around half of the deployment spread between the provinces of Western, Malaita, Guadalcanal and Temotu. Manning also stated that the policemen and women in the Solomon Islands are serving Papua New Guinea proud in their professional conduct and dedication to helping our closest Melanesian neighbor. Moving to overseas news, global leaders are currently meeting in Canada this week to discuss the draft in the first global treaty to reduce plastic pollution.
The world is counting on us to deliver a new treaty that will catalyze and guide the actions and international cooperation needed to deliver a future free of plastic pollution. Let's not fail them.
Use it, throw the rest away.
That was how plastic products were promoted in the past. These days, less than 10% of plastic is recycled. Much of it ends in landfill, in oceans and waterways. But the environmental toll is much greater. The plastics industry now accounts for 5% of global carbon emissions, and that could reach 20% by 2050.
Plastics became the epitome of consumer culture in the mid-20th century. Cheap, disposable, and modern, or so we thought. We trained ourselves to become reliant on the disposable consumer culture. We're here today because we recognize that we must throw away this throwaway generation. We need to forge a new global consensus that ends the costly, inefficient, and harmful waste of plastics.
More than 3,500 people from more than 170 countries are attending the talks in Ottawa, including lobbyists, business leaders, politicians, scientists and representatives from environmental groups. Australia is part of a 60-nation high ambition coalition that wants to end plastic pollution by 2040 and to ban the certain chemical additives that can carry health risks. Plastic and petrochemical producing countries such as China, Saudi Arabia and Iran oppose production caps, chemical disclosures or reduction schedules. They argue it would lead to higher prices for consumers.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Hamamas One-Time Telecom's Goodplum mobile data plans. With 8 exclusive mobile data plans to choose from, select a plan that best suits your budget. You can purchase a plan for as low as 3 kina for 1 gigabyte of data valid for 24 hours. Or receive 130 gigabyte of data valid for 30 days for only 150 kina. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Win half money mark belong 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name Nanamas long you long backside long M. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kissing Botok Save. Terms and conditions stop.
Do you have a voice that can win this year's Vocal Fusion Season 11? Or maybe you know someone with an amazing voice. This year, MTV is opening audition nationwide, so you can send in your online audition video wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Southern to Mamase, islands to the islands. If you believe you have the vocals to win Vocal Fusion Season 11, send us your online audition video. Visit the MTV Vocal Fusion Facebook page today. Read and understand the criteria, terms and conditions of the online audition. Use your mobile phone or video camera if you have one. Record your introduction, then sing 2 songs of your own choice. Your songs must not be more than 19 seconds in duration. Your video must be recorded holding your phone horizontally with clear and clean audio and visual for a chance to enter the Golden Ticket audition. If your online audition meets the criteria and you qualify for the Golden Ticket audition in Port Moresby, we will fly you to the capital city to audition for a chance to win Vocal Fusion Season 11 Golden Ticket. To upload your online audition video, visit MTV website www.mtv.com.pg/VF Season 11 or WhatsApp your audition to WhatsApp number 76500000. Online auditions close 7th June 2024.
This year, Vocal Fusion is coming to you bigger, brighter, drama, baby!
So what are you waiting for? Get your video auditions in now. Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Tukai Sports. Last weekend in the Isuzu T20 Smash Women competition saw a thrilling matches between teams showcasing talents with exceptional skills.
In Saturday's first match, Telecom Madmen took out Mariners by 13 runs, while New Guinea Assurance Kesowaris defeated Pay Better Black Bears by 5 wickets. In Sunday's match, the Black Bears defeated Madmen by 7 wickets, while Kesowaris maintained their winning streak, beating Mariners by 4 runs. And in Monday's match, Telecom Madmen beat New Guinea Assurance by 30 runs, while Mariners defeated Pay Better Black Bears by 27 runs. The ladder stands at Telecom Madmen leading the competition with 4 points, followed by New Guinea Assurance Kesowaris, while Mariners and Pay Better Black Bears on 2 points. This weekend match will see the Black Bears will play against Kesowaris and Mariners will go against Madmen. Jonathan Sibona, Tukai Sports.
After a successful result in the last match, Money Plus Vipers are gearing up for a new challenge this weekend.
Defeating Asilawagi Tumbe last weekend, Money Plus Vipers coach Charlie Wabo said the team will work on mistakes to improve their gameplay.
Yeah, we slowly build up because the boys from different clubs all come, so we slowly build them up, finding more combination, all this, so like 1 game at a time. We take 1 game at a time and then the sessions at a time. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, we'll after 3 games or something, we Bambla strong in our team law go move forward. So looking forward to next weekend game.
Wabo said the team is looking forward for the next game against Central Dabaris this weekend.
Bowling, the boys, people are stopping the camp moving now, so we'll spend time work with them, passes. All this, people have been working on them all passes, all drills on them, but it's just as their mind preparation, all this plus. So we'll talk to them, prepare their mind to fix those things.
Jonathan Sibona, Tukai Sports.
The athletics national squad are currently in training at the National Sports Institute in preparation for the season ahead.
With the Oceania Championships being a focus for the athletes, national squad Daniel Baul, Caro Iga, Emmanuel Anis and Benjamin Eliel have joined Adolf Kauba, Edna Boafob, Lord Samare, Siune Kal, Israel Tokap and Dilu Goye to undergo training at the National Sports Institute in preparations for the Oceania Championships. Also making a name overseas, sprint star Isila Apkup has set a new personal best, clocking 55.33 seconds at the New Mexico Twilight Women's 400-meter dash to move into 6th placing of the PNG all-time list behind Toya Wisil, Betty Burua, Salome Del, Donna Coniel and Ann Mooney. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The PNG national swim team have shown exceptional results in the 2024 Oceania Championships in Gold Coast, Australia.
Starting off the event with the 50-meter butterfly, Georgia Leigh Vele bagged the first bronze medal after smashing a personal best in the finals, swimming 29.57 seconds, while Josh, Thomas and Nayali swam their personal best in the 50-meter butterfly. In the 200-meter freestyle, Josh swam at a time of 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Joanna improved, clocking 1 minute and 16 seconds in the final 100-meter backstroke. The 4x50-meter mixed freestyle team finished fourth in the final, where Josh Tarare, Thomas Chen, Nayali Takome and Georgia Vele. Another fourth placing in the 4x100-meter medley relay swam by Abigail, Thomas Chen, Nathaniel Noka and Georgia Vele. In day 2 of the competition, Nayali clocked 32.66 seconds as a personal best in the 50-meter backstroke. Josh 54.11 seconds and Nathaniel 57.09, knocking off the personal best in the 100-meter freestyle event. Thomas Chen qualifies 5th in the final 100-meter breaststroke and 4x50-meter qualified for the finals. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Now with Telecom's Good Plus More bundles. Subscribe to any of Telecom's More bundle plans, ranging from 3 kina to 75 kina to enjoy unlimited on-net calls, more SMS, more data with increased off-net minutes. Choose from 8 exclusive plans, packed with more value to experience seamless communication with your family and friends. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Because of you, we sourced all the high-quality coffee beans from around the globe and roast them to perfection, giving you this amazing coffee flavor and aroma with rich taste and value at an unbeatable price. Bon Aroma comes in 3 different sizes, 30, 50 and 75 grams, and it's available in most outlets nationwide. Bon Aroma Blend 84 Instant Coffee. Good for taste, not price.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The stage is set for the women's Isuzu T20 Smash Round 2. Black Bears vs Castlewares Friday at 10 a.m. followed by Mariners vs Smartmen at 2 p.m. Then on Saturday it's Mariners vs Castlewares at 10 a.m. and Black Bears vs Smartmen at 2 p.m. And on Sunday the Mariners take on Black Bears at 10 a.m. and Castlewares vs Smartmen at 2 p.m. The women's Isuzu T20 Smash live only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Win half money mark belong 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name, na namas long your long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Now long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kissing botok save. Terms and conditions is stop.
You're watching True Kai Sports. Moving to overseas sports, the Cronulla Sharks captain Dale Finucane has played his final NRL game this weekend after doctors advised him to retire early due to health reasons.
The 32-year-old estimated the number of concussions he's had over his 251-game career goes into the double digits. He said that he exhausted every avenue to determine whether he could play on. His decision again puts the spotlight on concussion in sport. League legend Wally Lewis calling on the Australian government to invest $18 million to fund CTE awareness and support programs.
In the Indian Premier League cricket last night, the Super Giants were victorious as they surpassed their target of 211 runs with 3 balls to spare.
Coming in at number 3, Stoinis brought up his 100 off 56 balls on his way to an unbeaten 124 runs. His knock included 13 boundaries and 6 sixes as the Super Giants surpassed their target of 211 with 3 balls to spare.
That ends True Kai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Win half money mark belong 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut them round in big roots logo on top long front long bag rice. Na write the name, na namas long your long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Now long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kissing botok save. Terms and conditions is stop.
How would you like a tasty meal in less than 15 minutes? That's the new Besta Spaghetti Bolognese beef sauce. Wait, it's not just a sauce, but with real beef meat inside. That's right, great taste with a delicious beef meat flavor. It's so good you want more. You can have Spaghetti Bolognese beef sauce with your favorite home-cooked meal. Try our new Besta Spaghetti Bolognese beef sauce now. It's better, it's Besta. Now available in stores.
Do you have a voice that can win this year's Vocal Fusion Season 11? Or maybe you know someone with an amazing voice? This year, MTV is opening audition nationwide, so you can send in your online audition video wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Southern to Mamase, islands to the islands. If you believe you have the vocals to win Vocal Fusion Season 11, send us your online audition video. Visit the MTV Vocal Fusion Facebook page today. Read and understand the criteria, terms and conditions of the online audition. Use your mobile phone or video camera if you have one. Record your introduction, then sing 2 songs of your own choice. Your songs must not be more than 19 seconds in duration. Your video must be recorded holding your phone horizontally with clear and clean audio and visual for a chance to enter the Golden Ticket audition. If your online audition meets the criteria and you qualify for the Golden Ticket audition in Port Moresby, we will fly you to the capital city to audition for a chance to win Vocal Fusion Season 11 Golden Ticket. To upload your online audition video, visit MTV website www.mtv.com.pg/VF Season 11 or WhatsApp your audition to WhatsApp number 76500000. Online auditions close 7th June 2024.
This year, Vocal Fusion is coming to you bigger, brighter, drama, baby.
So what are you waiting for? Get your video auditions in now.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, few showers and thunderstorms. Popondetta, some showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momasi region, Ley City, mostly fine. Vanimo, few showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, some rain showers. Buka, few showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 24th of April, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next, 7 p.m. Kai Tai, 7:30 p.m. Sports Max, 8 p.m. Talk PC News Headlines, followed by Grand Designs Australia, 9 p.m. FIBA Men's Basketball, 9:30 p.m. Basketball Continues, 10 p.m. Savage Australia, 11 p.m. Four Corners, and 12 a.m. National MTV News Replay.
It's Smile O'Clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time o'clock. It's